Going back to the ship?
Yeah, I'm heading back.
Oh, oh!
What did
What the hell did you do?
Rick, what did you do?
Jesus Christ!
What the hell?
Holy sh! Whoa! We're on fire! We're on fire! You know, I wouldn't mind doing a boxing event like this. I wouldn't, honestly. I mean, for charity, I'll take some shots to the face. Phrasing. So, overall, I would say these boxing events have sort of taken on a life of their own. Because I look at where it all started. A lot of people say KSI and Logan Paul, but it wasn't. Turns out it was KSI and Joe Weller, I think was his name. He was a vlogger. And I remember that was the one that everyone started talking about. Then KSI Logan Paul, and then Jake Paul took off, and now Jake Paul is fighting Hasim Rahman Jr., and more than likely he's going to get his ass kicked. But anyway.
No, it's not. It's all rigged so that the Pauls can keep winning.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. That's the thing. I think maybe Jake got into it thinking it was going to be that way. But if Hasim Rahman Jr. comes to fight, he doesn't have the power. Again, Hasim Jr. does not have the power of his father. His father could shake the pillars of heaven with his right hand. I mean, it knocked out Lennox Lewis, for God's sakes. But again, he just didn't have a good enough fight camp around him to keep him in good shape. That was Hasim Rahman's problem. And Hasim Jr. seems like to be a better boxer than his dad. He just doesn't have the power. And again, I think Jake is going to be in trouble because he's going up against someone who is a legit boxer. Like, truly legit. The dude's been boxing longer than anyone else that Jake Paul has fought combined. I mean, everyone talks about Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley was almost 40 and was not a full-on boxer. He was a kickboxer, and there's a world of difference between the two. But anyway, James, unfortunately, got punched really hard and got knocked out in his boxing event. And it's for charity, and I know it's for charity, but honestly, if someone offered it to me in the future, I'd probably take it. I mean, I saw Harley fought Aaron in the main event of this. I'd fight Harley. I think I could take him. I really do. I know he's probably taller than me. Let's see. How tall is Harley Morenstein? Let's see. How tall is Harley there you are. Oh, he's 6'6". He's pretty big. I probably outweigh him. But honestly, I wouldn't mind fighting Harley. I mean, he fought Aaron, and he beat Aaron pretty decisively. I think he knocked Aaron out, too. Ugh. But, anyway, let's... I
don't think I'd fight anybody because where I've never been punched in the face, I'm pretty sure I might get killed.
Really?
Yep.
Damn. I gotta say, man, we need to go to a boxing gym and make that happen, you know. It'll be a light punch. It won't be anything like that's gonna dislocate your jaw or anything. And you'll have a mouthpiece and a head guard. Okay, I want to make sure that you're safe to a certain degree. I mean, because it needs to happen. I think everyone needs to at least get punched in the head once, so that way they know what it feels like and they realize that they aren't made out of glass. I mean, that's how it was with me. I mean, my cousins when I was young, they were much older than me, and I remember my cousin Matt. He's like, "Put your hands up like this." And he's like, "All right, now." He's just like, "Now I'm gonna hit you, but I'm gonna be light." And he hit me, and my hand came back, and like I hit myself in the eye. So it was my fault. Matt told me he was gonna hit me, and I started crying, and then all of a sudden Matt got in trouble. But later on, I told him like, "No, I hit myself in the eye. I'm sorry. It wasn't Matt. It was me." but they still yelled at him because, you know, him being the older kid always gets in trouble. That's just the nature of it. Yeah, bless you over there, buddy. Also, we're joined by Asher down here. And every now and again he hops up on the couch, but right now he's laying down in the middle of a blanket. And I think I know why. Because that blanket smells like Kate, because that's Kate's blanket that she always wears when she comes down here.
Probably so.
He's like, I miss my mommy.
She'll be back later.
Look at him. He looks so sad. Aw, it's okay, buddy. Well, let's go ahead and hop into this. This is Getting Punched in the Face for Free by The Odd Ones Out. Also, James, congratulations on the Netflix show.
Using that jab to paw, looking for the right
overhand right. Pow.
Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got in this situation. What's that? You're not wondering? This is just the natural life cycle of YouTubers, is what you're thinking? Well, why did I decide to participate in iDubbbz' Creator Clash charity boxing event where some ripped Australian guy was going to punch me in front of everyone I ever loved? On my birthday, and I wasn't even getting paid to get punched in the head. Well, I used to always be the skinny kid growing up. Not because I was eating healthy, no, I was eating nothing. I would see all the healthy food in the fridge at home and go, aw, dang, there's nothing to eat. It wasn't until March of 2020 that I started exercising more seriously. There wasn't a lot else to do during that time, if you know. I have a really buff friend, DJ Welch, who you might know as the beefiest guy in Creator Clash. We got into a Discord...
Oh yeah, DJ. He's part of the, him and Alan Becker are Animators versus Gamers.
Call one day, and he showed me how to exercise, and we liked each other so much that we continued to work out virtually 3 times a week. And I learned a really good life hack to keep a consistent workout schedule, which is...
That glute day, man.
Butt lifts.
To have a gym partner, especially one that's more experienced and knows what they're doing, and between sets you can compliment his muscles completely platonically. When you're working out by yourself, it's so easy to think, my feet hurt. I don't want to work out. I want to binge all 12 seasons of The Big Bang Theory and not laugh at all. But if you have someone waiting for you at the gym, expecting you to lift weights with them, you're not going to flake as much. Plus, you're going to look at muscles in the gym platonically. Sometimes you have to search for opportunities. And sometimes Ian from the channel iDubbbz drops into your DMs and asks, hey, want to get in a fight with a bunch of other YouTubers? Completely platonically. It was probably the fact that I had been working out for quite some time, mixed with ignorance of what I was actually signing up for, that I, without any hesitation, was immediately on board with the idea and responded in all caps, yes! I've actually been working out! I was going to be fighting an Australian YouTuber named I Did a Thing, which is such a stupid username. His whole username is made up of 4 one-syllable words. That's like a whole sentence. Dude's got a whole sentence in his username. I didn't have any information on I Did a Thing. Well,
I saw that!
Saw what?
Sentence in his username. I didn't...
Pepe Sylvia.
He watches Always Sunny!
Awesome.
Woo!
Or at least he's seen the meme that everybody's seen.
True.
Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia.
This whole box is nothing but Pepe Sylvia! Hey, he's here.
Pepe Sylvia does not exist.
What do I find out, Mac? There is no Pepe Sylvia. Pepe Sylvia does not exist.
There is no Carol from HR.
Carol!
Charlie, not only do all of these people exist, but they've all been asking for their mail for the past week. Dude, we're gonna lose our jobs. I'm actually having a panic attack right now.
It's like, well, it's...
Calm down.
worry,
Give this
Mac.
guy a cigarette. He's like, who are you talking to? You
Barney,
not see him?
so-
Oh, shit.
He's the one who tipped me off Pepe Sylvia. Barney, what are you talking about? You don't see my... Oh, shit. You've lost your mind, dude. Boom, boom. Chicka, chicka. No.
Bow.
Stay back. You? Okay. Calm down. Hey, it's okay, buddy. I know you want to be loved on and petted on and all that, but hey, don't worry. It's okay.
Didn't have any information on I Did a Thing. While most fighters got to actually meet their opponents and go on their podcasts, I had to stalk my opponent's Twitter for any information I could use. Aha! A clue! He says in this tweet that he's 6'4". I'm in trouble. But at least I Did a Thing had even less information about me. Try finding a recent picture of what I look like in 2022, Alex. Google says I'm 5'9" for some reason. Which, now that I think about it, that would make our fight seem way more stacked in his favor. So, yeah, I'm totally 5'9" and not 6 foot. Yeah, I Did a Thing was clobbering on a slightly taller Michael Reeves. I told DJ, hey, I'm gonna be in a boxing match. Good thing I'm starting to put on muscle. And DJ said, oh, no. What we've been working on won't help you in boxing whatsoever.
Stop animating your own butt so much. What are you doing, man?
So Ian
He's proud of his ass.
Apparently.
found me a boxing coach.
Maybe his girlfriend compliments him on it all the time. She's like, James, you have such a nice butt. You should animate your butt more. He's like, okay.
Named Michael Flores, who's a 4 times Emmy-nominated belt holder and a total bro. I started training in January with the fight happening in May, and even though the final results may not have looked like it, I did train hard for this and took it very seriously. Michael wanted me to train every single day except for Sunday, and DJ could have me on Fridays. DJ, Michael's gonna be my new gym bro. Bro, I'm gonna miss lifting with you, bro. The very first time I trained with Michael, he told me, boxing isn't something that you should take lightly. When you step into that ring, you're going to war. And I said, oh, yeah, dude, don't worry. I work out. I know all about war, like a lot.
No, James, you haven't even played a competitive sport.
But it wasn't until my 3rd training session where it actually hit me, I'm going to be fighting I Did a Thing in front of all my fans and loved ones, and will have an incredible amount of motivation not to lose and look bad.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No. Nope. Stop. Dang it.
We were just sitting here and the door to the outside area creaked open, and I was like, oh crap, Katie. We thought he went out there, but he didn't.
Sorry about that, everybody.
And I Did a Thing will be fighting me in front of all of his fans and loved ones, and will also have an incredible amount of motivation not to lose and look bad. This is probably what Michael was talking about. And this is where I learned another amazing workout life hack. If you need motivation to get in shape, pay someone in Australia to come beat you up on your birthday. You'll tell yourself, am I really not going to go on a run today when there's a dude in Australia who wants to beat me up? Am I really going to eat this cupcake when a dude in Australia wants to punch me in the solar plex? In February, Ian tweeted out, looking for a heavyweight content creator, 200 plus pounds who is down to box. Last spot available, you will be fighting a legendary Twitch streamer. And in March, DJ messaged me, hey, is Ian still looking for someone? And it turned out he was still looking for someone, so in April, DJ got added to the roster, and me and him are reunited. So DJ had about a month and a half to train, which was a little less than me, but I think he turned out fine.
Yeah.
Is that actually? So that was Erik?
Huh?
He fought Erik?
I think
Than
so,
me,
yeah.
But I think he
That's
turned
all
out
internet
fine.
comment etiquette with Erik.
Yeah.
Since none of us were
Knocked out Big
professional
Daddy
boxers,
Salvia.
Yeah?
Or Big Money Salvia, rather.
Well, again, I mean...
Big Money Salvia, Salvia.
that meant this was a brand
Also,
new and
Michael Reeves kicked ass. Michael Reeves knows how to box.
frankly bat crap crazy experience that we were all facing together. Every single fighter trained hard for months, and we all respected the gosh darn hell out of each other. The level of camaraderie at this event was insane. And platonic. None of the fighters had any real beef with each other, except Dad, maybe. I don't know, it's hard to get a read on that guy. Whenever a fighter was done with their match and they returned to their locker room, regardless if they just won or lost the fight, everyone would applaud them and tell them good job. At least that was the blue corner. I don't know what the red corner was doing.
Just started chucking money at Dad, just being like...
So, let's talk about my fight. If you could call it that. There are a surprising amount of strategy and fundamentals in the sport of
Don't get
boxing,
hit.
But the moment that bell rings and there's a dude from Australia trying to kill you, mixed with the most adrenaline you've ever felt in your life, all those fundamentals go out the window. I lasted 0.74 rounds. I wish I could tell you about all the intricate strategies that played out in my head, but the only thoughts I had during the fight were survive, survive, survive. Ow.
Boom.
Where am I? After months of work and literal gallons of sweat later, I only lasted for a minute and a half, which actually isn't too far off from what it's like working in animation. I had a few notes on my performance, like I definitely should have moved my head better.
Yes.
And yeah, I got hit in the head a lot, but I did get Alex with this nice body shot and he did this weird spinning move, and then I just watched him do it for some reason. It is what it is. Half of us had to lose, and I lost. And now there exists some amazing gifs of me getting socked in the head.
Those are good. Those are some good shots. Well, again, big homie came to play, and he won. And James, I'm sorry, but you know it takes time to.
They're going to outlive.
Also, I think this dude was jacked from the get-go, and James, you know, being skinny, you know, being skinny has its advantages. Being able to take punches usually isn't one of them.
Of me. At the end of it all, I'm still extremely glad to have been a part of this. Not only did the event raise
$1.3 million
for
Alzheimer's Association,
but I also went out of my comfort zone and challenged myself. Even though I got my butt handed to me, the journey was worth it. You don't grow as a person by winning all the time. You have to lose in order to get stronger. I didn't think I'd ever say this, but I still want to continue boxing training, just without the looming threat of a chiseled kangaroo beating me up on my birthday. I have a much deeper appreciation for the sport of boxing and anyone who is brave enough to step into the ring. And if this was the first boxing show you ever watched, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're thinking about putting some gloves on and giving boxing a try, then I totally recommend it. Hitting things is a whole lot of fun. I want to thank my coach, Michael Flores, who's an amazing guy and always pushed me to do my best, even after I lost. I want to thank DJ, who's been an amazing virtual workout partner, and I probably wouldn't have even had the confidence to participate if it wasn't for him. I want to thank my girlfriend, who got me my custom outfit for my birthday and supported me through all my training. I want to thank Anissa and Ian for putting on this amazing event. As first events go, it went over flawlessly. I want to thank my opponent, Alex, along with all the other fighters who trained hard. It was super fun meeting all of you. And lastly, I want to thank Dave from Boy in a Band. While I was doing the Scribble Showdown tour in Europe, Dave came to the London show, and backstage I was telling him about the boxing fight, and he said, "Yeah, I know. I was the one who recommended you to Ian." What? It was me, James. Ian asked me if I knew any YouTubers who'd be good to box, and I knew you'd been working out, so I recommended you.
Dave! Dave! Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh my god. Dude, come on. Oh. That's horrible. But also funny. Well done.
So really, it's Dave's fault I lost. Life isn't fun. Thank you all for watching. I don't know if you saw, but I just announced a Netflix show, which we've been working on for the last 2 years, so I'm excited for you all to see it later this year. Also, make sure you check out my new boxing shirt along with some back-to-school supplies with sales up to 50% off. Big thanks to my amazing team who knocked this video out of the park. And Alex, if you're still watching this, you're not invited to my birthday party next year.
Oh, come on. It's not that... Uh-oh.
happy birthday to you.
Aw, that's
Damn.
sweet.
Happy
Happy birthday to you. Yeah!
That was pretty awesome.
Like I said, I wouldn't mind taking part in the Creators Clash, especially if it means that it can raise money. And hey, I know there's a lot of people out there who talk shit who'd love to see me get my ass kicked. You know, people who out there who say, you know, reaction channels are cancer and all that. Be more than happy to step in the ring to, you know, prove them wrong and actually go towards a cause that actually might help cure cancer. Who knows? I mean, I think that would be a good thing really commit to. Hey, iDubbbz, if you're watching this, man, and you need someone who belongs in the heavyweight or super heavyweight division, I can start working out and get down, get my weight down, and I can get back into my boxing training and hopefully do some good. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be a world beater or anything, but I wouldn't mind, the challenge to.
Jacob can kind of box too. So.
Oh yeah, Jake. Well, no, Jake's a former Marine, dude. I mean, it's etched into his soul like how to box. Plus, he did boxing training with Kathan for the better part of, I think, a decade. Like drills and everything, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and he did that with us for a while, and I did pretty good. And he was teaching, he was like doing head movement and all that. How to basically jab instead of like jabbing out like that. Don't half commit, fully commit, and have your shoulder up. That way you can basically block an incoming shot. That's just basics. You see, that's one thing that people, when they look at people fighting, they don't really understand the gravity of that. Is just, right there when they say, Joe Rogan talked about having a good jab one time, and
I think somebody's back. Oh,
maybe Kathan. We'll see.
One of your parents is back, buddy.
Yeah, but when Joe Rogan talked about the guy having a good jab, and a lot of people just like, what does he mean he has a good jab? What does he mean by that? Well, everybody, we hope that you all enjoyed, because I'm not sure if we're being robbed or if someone is back from South Carolina, but either way, hopefully you all have a very wonderful day, and until next time, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
And you probably still hear Asher. We'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.